Hey fam, hey, thanks for the question. How did I get 2 PhDs on active duty? Not only two PhDs, 5 master's degrees. You know, at 32 years old, I realized that I had to transform my life because I had messed up my life up until that point. And I figured if it took me about 25 years to mess up my life, I knew it was going to take me about 25 years to recover my life. So as a field artillery man, and as the best kept secret in the Army, we in the Army, we waste a lot of time. You know, we used to go to the motor pool on Monday, do a PMCS at 09 and be out of there by 1000 hours. And guys would be in the room playing PlayStation, sleeping, and doing a whole lot of stuff. And I said to myself, oh, what a great opportunity to change my life. So I started off with correspondence courses, and then eventually went to BCEP, raised my GT score, and then developed a philosophy to say, man, I got a lot of time. Why don't I go back to school? And so I started going back to school. And so while those guys were playing PlayStation, I was studying. While those guys were tossing back beers and sleeping, I was studying. When I got off duty, I realized guys were in the gym playing basketball and doing all sorts of things, chasing women, drinking. I was studying. Those guys were going to barbecues, going to each other's house, hanging out, playing PlayStation. I was studying. Because one of the most incredible things in life is most people waste at least 8 hours a day. So I said to myself, if I can take at least 4 of those hours back, boy, I'm going to be a giant one day. And that's what I did. I took 4 of those hours back. Lastly, I love sports like anybody loves sports, and people talk about sports all day at work. So I didn't want to cut out sports, but I promised myself that I would never watch a whole basketball game again. I would never watch a whole football game again, but I need to stay relevant, stay in the conversation, and build relationships. So what I do is I watch the fourth quarter. I knew all the scores. I knew all the highlights. I would watch the highlights, but I wouldn't continue to watch ESPN reruns all day like I used to. So I took 3 quarters back from watching millionaires give money to their children, and my children were broke, poor, and destitute. So what I did, I devised a strategy. I took all that time back. And so how did I achieve 2 PhDs and 5 master's degrees on active duty? I took my time back. All that time that I was wasting, I gave it to myself, to my education, and to my embetterment. That's how I got 2 PhDs and all of that education on active duty. If people would just take some of that time back, it's definitely achievable, because I did it. Wow! Have a great day. Thanks for the question, fam. Stay encouraged and don't you quit.